For many, the spring is a time to take a trip, maybe leave the state for vacation.
Maybe, but why not just stay closer to home? We have Rachel Hutton from Minnesota Monthly here today to take a look at their April edition, which is full of weekend getaways. Hi, Rachel.
Hi. So these are all drivable distances. You're not jumping on a plane.
Yeah, you're not jumping on a plane, and I love going to the North Shore and things like that, but there are a lot of things that are just within 2 hours of the metro that are really wonderful weekend getaways.
Yeah, one hidden gem, Eau Claire.
Yes, Eau Claire is a big one. I don't know if you guys, I went to Madison all the time and passing it on 94, never stopped. I stopped there. There is a ton going on in Eau Claire. There are 2 new really high-end, nice boutique hotels that are really anchoring a lot of the cool stuff going on there.
Is one of them related to the Hewing?
Yes, there's one. So
okay.
Yeah, there's like a hip hotel explosion
Right.
going on these days, and so there's one called the Oxbow and one called the Lakely, and then one called the Lismore, and the Lakely is the restaurant, and they it's one of the investors is Justin Vernon, the Grammy Award-winning musician, so he's kind of a hometown hero there that was a part of this, and it's really hipping up the scene there.
Okay. Yeah, I think, and it's a college town, so there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, there are all kinds
bars,
of things to do, and it's right on the confluence of several rivers, so it's beautiful just to walk along the river
Or
and
bike, I'm sure.
and things like that. Yeah.
All right. Now, another city is Mankato, which I think a lot of people think of maybe for Vikings training, but not really beyond that, right?
Yes, but there's a lot to do in Mankato, too. You'd be surprised. There are a lot of outdoor things, bike trails and things. There's Minneopa State Park where you can see a bison herd, which is pretty cool. But also there's a great brewery there. There are some good restaurants, and there's a cool sculpture walk with unique sculptures that come in every year.
They really do have a really vibrant downtown, having been down there for training camp. I think people just think, college town, or it's just a pass-through to get to another place.
Yeah.
And then not too far from there, Northfield, which I have heard about since I moved here, and I still have not made time to go.
Oh, Mike.
What am I missing? I know, what am I missing?
You gotta get down there. Well, Northfield is really unique in that it has 2 really major liberal arts colleges, Carleton and St. Olaf, for a town of its size. So that really influences, I think, a lot of the culture and things happening there. So the cool thing about Northfield is it's so charming. There are antique shops, and there are, a knitting shop, and the river and things like that. But then there are also very hip, trendy things. There's a new distillery called Loon Liquors. A good Mike's Mix thing to check out.
We're working on getting there.
Wonderful tap room. It's very hip. I mean, so it's a nice mix of things going on there.
There's a theme that I'm noticing. They're by the water, they're college towns, and they're adding breweries and distilleries.
And distilleries, yes. I don't know if that's like the trifecta for a great weekend.
Well, I was going to say, twist my arm. So Minnesota Monthly's April edition is out now.
Yes.
And we want to thank Rachel for coming in.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much.